Good morning, YouTubers. It is I, Big D, here in beautiful, well, it's Duncan, South Carolina. If you ever watched any of the other guys' tapes out there from way back when, Tim Expedites, everything Apex and them, they always talked about Duncan. Well, Duncan now has become a parking lot of vans. There's 20 here today. Yeah. But the reason I'm doing this video, we had a subscriber ask about paying with certified cash when buying a vehicle. And now I'm going to tell you what cash does. You think you get a better price. You don't. Okay? And I'm going to explain why. You see, paying cash loses the dealership money. That's why. F&I makes their money off of financing you and pulling interest points. So the guy in F&I doesn't make any money. So he doesn't like that. He's going to try to sell you everything but the kitchen sink. He's going to try to convince you that, hey, you should finance with this bank here and leave your money in that bank because you're going to make more money that way. And they'll make numbers look I can make a number look any way I want it. I can actually make it on paper where it looks like you are. Or I can show it to you in the computer. It looks like you are. I want you to think about that a minute. Okay, you see, when you put your money in the bank, it's under simple interest. When you buy a vehicle, it's under the rules of 78. In other words, this is what that means. You buy your house, for instance. I'm going to use a house because it's a lot more dramatic. And you have $1,000 a month payment. Your first payment, you may pay $25 towards the principal, and the other $975 goes towards the interest. That's called front loading. So when you finance, your interest is front loaded, just like in your vehicle. You're paying more for your interest up front than you pay for your vehicle towards the end of the loan, not the front. That's why you're always negative. You lose money going off the lot, but since your payment's going in, most of it's going to interest, or at least half of it, you are losing money. So don't let them try to tell you that, well, you know, you got 10% interest here in the bank, and I can get you 6% here on the loan, but you're saving money because that 10% will be accumulated after the quarter. Right, so if you have $100 in there after the quarter, you get 10%. You made, what, $1? Woo! But if I financed you $100 at 10% or 6%, you get dinged that every month. See how that works? Yeah, don't fall for that BS. You're gonna, now the benefits of it is, A, you don't have a payment. 1, 2, you don't spend money to borrow money. You have it. 3, the dealership can't hide numbers on you. In other words, I'm buying the van, it's $30,500 out the door, and that's what you agreed to. You walk in, you write a check for $30,500. That number is going to match. So they can't play that musical number thing. Is, well, we're going to do this to get you that, we're going to show you this so that we do this, and in the midst of all that crap, they add $1,000 or $2,000 into it. So remember, paying cash is always the best way. But the dealership doesn't like it because the F&I manager isn't going to make money. So you have to be prepared for him to sell you everything but the kitchen sink. He's probably going to try to sell that to you too. I got this beautiful sink here that can fit right in that vehicle. No. He's trying to make money somewhere on the deal because he's only making $50 to do your paperwork. And he's used to making $600 to $800 to $1,000 per deal. So that's pocket change to him, and it's a waste of his time. He has to do it. Now, the salesman and the sales manager get paid the same, whether you finance it or not. You agree to the price, whatever the profit is on it, they're going to get like a third of it. So therefore, they don't really care. It's the F&I side does. So the new car sales or used car the same way, they really don't care. Doesn't matter to them. Financing is where it matters. So when you go in the finance office, expect somebody in here to try to switch you over to financing that vehicle because it's going to save you money by leaving your money in the bank. Bullshit. It's called common sense. All you have to say is, nah, I don't like payments. I don't use credit. You can do all that crap to them. Not interested. Let's go. Cut them right off at the knees, move forward. So to answer your question, paying by a check is best because you're not losing any more money on the deal by financing it. But in the negotiations of the deal, doesn't really matter. Because the dealership, in the end, will make more money if they finance you. And that's what the dealership's out to do. Make as much as they can. So the benefits of it, again, they can't hide numbers on you. It's always the best benefit. There are no drawbacks to it at all. None. So if you have the ability to do that, do that. And I'm going to mention something about a trade. If you have the ability and you're not in a big ass hurry and you don't have negative equity, sell your vehicle outright. You may get $1,000 to $1,500 more that way. So if you have a car that they're going to give you $2,000 for, they're going to turn around and try to sell it for $45,000 to $5,000. You sell it for pay $2,000, $3,000, $32,000 or whatever. The person buying it saved more than they would at the dealership. They got a good deal. You got an extra $1,000 to $1,200. It goes towards purchase of your vehicle. So if you can sell your trade outright, do it, because they're not going to give you anything for it, because they're going to try to make as much as possible on it. So I'm going to end it right here. Just remember, it's your cash. Keep it in your pocket.